Not all men, but almost always a man. These are the cases that keep women on guard and alert. Today we're talking about a case out of Huntington, Indiana. It's as senseless as it is terrifying. It involves a small creator from this app named James Bonewits, known online as Bonewits. He had a small following, about 26,000 people, and his content could be described as intense. But no one expected what would happen in June of 2022. I watched a few of his videos, but I had to stop because I found him disturbing and more than a little off putting, especially knowing what he did. This was the last video I found that he posted.
It's either gonna work out or it won't. And that's life. Just gotta hope that it does.
And just a few days after that video was posted, police were called to a home on Whitelock Street, and what they found there was a nightmare. Caitlin Huddleston, England, her husband Danny, and their children had been playing outside as a family. Bonewits had been reported at a family farm and home store nearby Bluffton, brandishing two orange-handled weapons. He fled before police arrived. That's when Bonewits came seemingly out of nowhere in the England's neighborhood and attacked them. The police found Caitlin on the ground outside with multiple wounds, and as she was being tended to, she insisted someone ensure her children's safety. The police found her husband Danny on the back porch and he was pronounced dead on the scene. Caitlin was taken to the hospital but passed away shortly after arrival. But the violence didn't stop there. Inside they found Bill Williamson, who had been stabbed numerous times in the torso. A fourth victim, Terry Solomon, was also found. Terry later told investigators he had simply heard screaming and ran outside to help his neighbor, Caitlin, when he was attacked by a man with dark, scraggly hair. They identified Bonewits by witness description and traffic footage. By the next morning, deputies found his silver sedan abandoned in a field in Madison County. Inside the car were two weapons with orange handles, covered in blood. Later that morning, Bonewits was found. His clothing was stained in blood. He was taken into custody and later transported back to Huntington County. He refused to talk and lawyered up immediately. He eventually signed a plea agreement. The judge, noting the brutality of the attack and the fact that a child was present and witnessed the violence, handed down a heavy sentence, 85 years in prison. He's currently serving that time and cannot appeal. 2 lives were taken and 2 others were almost taken, and numerous lives were changed forever, all for reasons we may never truly understand. A family member reached out to tell me about this case and how loved and missed the victims are. Their children have to grow up without parents and deal with the pain of that loss every single day. James Bonewits never showed remorse or gave an explanation for his horrific acts. Does a sentence like this feel like enough for a crime this brutal? Let me know what you think in the comments.